April 10th, From My Utmost for His Highest, by Oswald Chambers. Complete and effective decision about sin. Co-crucifixion. Have you made the following decision about sin, that it must be completely killed in you? It takes a long time to come to the point of making this complete and effective decision about sin. It is, however, the greatest moment in your life. Once you decide that sin must die in you, not simply be restrained, suppressed, or counteracted, but crucified, just as Jesus Christ died for the sin of the world. No one can bring anyone else to this decision. We may be mentally and spiritually convinced, but what we need to do is actually make the decision that Paul urged us to do in this passage. Pull yourself up, take some time alone with God, and make this important decision, saying, Lord, identify me with your death until I know that sin is dead in me. Make the moral decision that sin in you must be put to death. This was not some divine future expectation on the part of Paul, but was a very radical and definite experience in his life. Are you prepared to let the Spirit of God search you until you know what the level and nature of sin in your life is in your life? To see the very things that struggle against God's Spirit in you? If so, will you then agree with God's verdict on the nature of sin, that it should be identified with the death of Jesus? You cannot reckon yourselves to the dead indeed to sin, unless you have radically dealt with the issue of your will before God. Have you entered into the glorious privilege of being crucified with Christ until all that remains in your flesh and blood is his life? I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. Galatians 2:20.